Ooh-wee. Day 98. Jeez. Well, I guess we're kind of moving quickly now. Because we did the dare mode thing on after day 88. So we've done 10 days since then. That doesn't feel like it's been 10 days. Huh. Anywho. Let's run to the outer room, get something. Oh yeah, wait a second. We stopped in the servants' quarters yesterday, right? Did we get a dye from that? Is that what happened? I think it is. We don't normally start with the dye in the morning. We also have... Oh, hold on. We have some extra gems. So we just get extra resources for ending the day in those rooms. Ooh, what happens if we end the day in the hovel? Hey. There's a bit of an experiment to do. Let's pick the hovel and find out. Should I just end the day as is? Nah, let's run through the house. We'll make use of the free gem costs. See what we can find. Maybe we'll get the shrine and then we can more easily re-roll for the clock tower on that 8th rank. The kennel, the chapel, the hallway. Let's take the hallway. Also, I have no inventory, so no keycard is available. Clock tower there. We'll put a den down and then have a look in the other doorway. The planetarium. Well, we don't need gems from the parlor, so we'll leave that alone. Let's take the bedroom closet here. There you go. Got a keycard. That was easy. Who needs a break room? There's the inkwell. Oh, the twins of pair of chests has been added to the front hall, so hopefully we find a sledgehammer. The veranda, the conference room. Yeah, we'll put the veranda here. It does cost us 6 steps. Hopefully we'll get some source of easy food. There's a sledgehammer. Excellent. We'll draft the north door here and then turn around and go back to the entrance hall. Courtyard, when we have the veranda, is pretty good. In fact, we'll just run in and grab the shovel and the metal detector. This shovel should help for finding turnips and recovering some of these steps that we're spending. Now, of course, we have a lot of gems. No good use for them yet, but we'll get there. Basically, we're hoping we'll find a study and that will let us re-roll with those gems. Okay, I'll do some more drafting. The conservatory is nice. The storeroom gives us some keys. I think we'll be fine on keys as well. Conservatory, it does cost 3 extra gems, or 3 extra steps, excuse me, but I'm okay with it. Here, we'll do some digging. May as well put that shovel to use. Hey, an apple. And a broken lever. The bunk room, we could make this... Oh, it is commonplace. Do we care about that? I don't know if we want it commonplace anymore. I'm going to make that standard. There you go. The dove coat, we can make this commonplace because it's kind of nice when it shows up. Lets us rotate things. And then we'll keep the breakfast nook as is. Hey. Worth. Ooh, we got double turnips. And an apple. Look at that. This was the choice. Commissary, servants' quarters, bunk room. These are all not good for us. There you go. Passageway is something. 6 steps is pretty expensive, though. I don't think I like the hovel. Let's check the east door first. See where we get to with that. Showroom, the laboratory does turn northward. The showroom... We can get the silver spoon in there. I think we'll take it for the silver spoon. Yeah, okay. Good. That will help a lot. And then the ornate compass is nice too. Especially, well... We need 7 more coins to buy both. Ornate compass or the chronograph. I think we'll take the chronograph first. I think that's better. Because it also makes the clock tower more common. We need 7 more coins. Break room. Ooh, facing the wrong way. Let's redraw. Commissary turning northward. You know what? That... I don't think it sells food, but let's check, just in case. Banana! Yes. It does sell food. Okay, I'm going to spend some money on bananas. That's good enough for now. 6 steps for 3 gold is pretty nice. Not amazing, but it's good. The drawing room, the planetarium, and the mailroom. Did we already find... I think we already found a blue memo in the drawing room. Is that right? We definitely already found one in the planetarium. I can't think about the mailroom, but if we were to do this, we would be cutting off the sides. I think I'll take the drawing room just because it lets us redraw in the adjacent rooms. So that just feels like it helps the overall effort. Ooh, it's locked. Ooh, it's also locked. All right, that's fine. We've got keys back here. We also have some food back in the dining room way down there. But I'm wondering if we should do that. Like run all the way back down there. We'll get 40 steps in return at the cost of like 20 or something. We also did a drawing room, so the dormitory would have some extra steps for us. We could go back to explore through the foundation. I don't feel the need to. Oh, the chef. We haven't spread anything yet, have we? Oh, we did with the patio. So we should have some extra food there and some gems. I'm going to buy some keys. Let's do that. Yeah, 10 keys. 10 money for a key is expensive. Let's check the north passage. Okay, it is locked. Kind of expected that. The cloister of Rena. Or the break room. Did we find a blue memo in the break room yet? I cannot remember. I can't remember, so I'm going to say no. It has the right doorway to check that last room on the west side, so we'll do that, but I'm not going to go in there just yet. We could, though. Actually, it gives us a key, so let's do that. I'm even thinking we might try and get the secret garden for the spread food. What do we have? 1 times 1 is 1. I can figure that one out. We have 10. Minus 10 is 0. Times 18 is still 0. Plus 10 is 10. We have -1. Times 10 is -10. Plus 11 is 1. Squared is also 1. There are some keys. No secret garden key. That's okay. The electric eel aquarium and the clock tower. We got it. That was easy. Let's explore. Hold on. Have I done this already? I get the feeling like I've already looked for a blue memo here. There's some money. That's weird. I just got deja vu. Did we already put the clock tower down? I don't think so. Oh, here we go. It's right under this. No, I definitely haven't read this. In eclipses only appear in the north sky. In eclipses. That's... Why does that sound familiar? In eclipse ball? I think the ballroom has a picture of Simon and Clara in eclipse ball. Only appear in the north sky. Is that telling us that we need to put the ballroom north of here? So we have... Hold on. Let's look at the poem again. What was I thinking north? Roguelike the moon of the north. I was thinking that because we have that moon over there, right? Moon of the north. In eclipses only appear in the north sky. Oh man, it just makes things more confusing. Is this note even related to this poem at all? In eclipses only appear in the north sky. Is that like just telling us the rule for the ballroom to spawn is something to do with facing north or coming from a north door? I feel like we've drafted it in any direction before. I could be wrong about that though. Yeah, in eclipses, the only thing I can think of is the ballroom because it says I believe it's called the Eclipse Ball. Okay. Let me just make sure. Did I take a picture of that? Yes, I did. Interesting. I don't quite know. Oh, there's also a blue memo in here, right? I forgot we should check for that. Oh, it's up here. The bullseye operation can trigger multiple times. The bullseye operation? What's that? Oh, yeah, okay. So, like, things like square and... Really? Yeah, again, I guess it's just sort of general info in case you hadn't noticed. But that's a pretty obvious one. Surely we would have done enough bullseye rooms by this point. We got ourselves a country stew pie. Thanks to the silver spoon, we'll get some extra food out of that. And then we'll get 10 from this sloppy Jim. What a spread. Well, we're doing well on steps. I do have a spot to stop outside in the hovel at the end of the day. We're kind of curious what that might do. So if I'm right, we stopped in the master bedroom and gained 10 steps. We stopped in the servants' quarters, gained 1 die and potentially 2 gems, although that actually the extra 2 gems might have been from the morning room. So just 1 die, I guess. I don't know. It's all right. It's better than nothing. It's kind of a neat mechanic to have. It makes sense, right? End the day in the bedroom, you get some benefit to it. Did I just spend like 15 steps getting back up here? The storeroom, we've already seen that one, so let's redraw. Laboratory. Did we get a blue note in the laboratory? Again, I feel like we did. We'll check. Just in case. I'm not going to bother with the experiment because we're basically done for the day. If we did find a blue note in here, I don't remember where it was. Oh my goodness. Wow, that took me a while. Cinca Incorporated, founded in 1933, has 2 facilities. Cinca Labs in Reddington and Cinca Court, a 16-story facility located in downtown Oars, featuring 8 floors above ground and 8 floors below ground, because of course it has to do with 8. Other than that, is there anything interesting here? 16-story facility located in downtown Oars. There's a lot of numbers here. I don't know. Alright, we'll just keep that in mind. The trophy room, we did... I definitely remember looking for it in here. Did we ever find it? I wonder. Bedroom closet, I'm pretty sure we did that. It wasn't very exciting. The coat check, I don't think we've done that one yet. So we could do that. Trophy room. I remember searching and searching and searching. I don't remember whether I actually found it or if I just gave up. We'll leave it. I don't feel like searching a lot. We just did that in the security room. Coat check is someplace where I can find it pretty easily. There we go, look at that. I think. There we go. The coat check is drawn slightly more often the day after checking a new item. Oh, okay. That makes sense. It's a good mechanic to have. Alright, well there you go. We got some new memos here. And it's time to head back to the hovel. Now here's a question. If we have the power hammer tomorrow, or I guess it'd be a better question with the detector shovel. Can I find a metal detector tomorrow? Probably not. Interesting. So it could lock us out of making like a burning glass if we wanted to. Are any of these walls breakable? We have a power hammer. Because the thing is, in her ladyship's chamber, it showed 3 exits from the outer room. Like it showed the 3 walls as if they had doorways. Now we did find one in the trading post. There was a fuse that we could light. And so we blew up the left wall here and found some moonshine stuff. I'm curious about whether the other 2 are accessible. They must be, right? Probably need specific tools. Now it doesn't look like we can in the hovel, so we'll just end the day, but I should probably pay attention to that with other rooms. Obviously the tomb has some exits, so maybe... No, I feel like it must not be the tomb. The shelter goes downstairs. What else is there? Trading post, the shrine. I had to look around the shrine, couldn't find anything. Yeah, we'll figure that one out. If there is something to figure out, that is. Feels like the hovel would be one. The schoolroom. Maybe the schoolroom has a breakable wall or something like that. Yeah, I feel like the hovel would be a good spot for a power hammer. Given there are these boarded up things. But I guess not. Okay, let's call it a day there and see what benefit we get in the morning. Day 99. We have 4 keys, 2 gems. It actually doesn't look like we got anything special from having ended the day in the hovel. That's too bad. The keys are from the clock tower, the gems are from the gemstone cavern, as per usual. We got the power hammer and the moon pendant. So let's check the outer room here. If we've got the schoolhouse, I think we're going to draft that just to check whether there's a wall we can break down with that power hammer. The root cellar, the trading post. Actually, the root cellar might have something breakable as well. Let's take that one. Trading post we've already kind of figured out. I'm assuming that fuse was the only thing. This family tree. These walls do not look smashable. Pail of water. Yeah. No, it doesn't look like we can do anything in here. Unless one of these barrel faucets is a secret lever. Okay, back to the house. So yeah, let's see if we can get the gallery drafted on rank 8. We've got some rerolls with the inkwell, of course. The attic, the courtyard, the bunk room. We'll just keep going with the doorways. This is working out pretty well for us so far, though. Let's draft this here. The showroom. Out of gems. I'm going to take the showroom. Maybe we get the emerald bracelet. Hey, there it is. The master key is not needed today. We'll definitely take the emerald bracelet. And then if we get some more money, we can come back for the chronograph. I like that one a lot. It's funny, when the first time we got it, I don't think it did anything for us. But I wasn't impressed, right? Like I was like, whatever, it's a thing. But now that we're aiming for specific rooms, I see the value. Definitely feels like one of the stronger items in the game, being able to just go back after re-rolling. Okay, more keys, because we didn't have enough. Now this here, is rank 7, not quite rank 8. So we could just redraw. I think we will. Just to look for a straight run. There you go, like that. Drawing room, that's a good one to put right there. Dining room is good as well. I don't think we've gotten a blue memo for the dining room. Alright, this feels like the right time to turn on the Banner of the King for blueprints. And draft. Oh, hang on. We can do a little bit of digging. Unlock the door. Gotta save ourselves some keys. Oh my goodness. Just finding keys all over the place. The boiler room, we've already seen that one. It does give us access to the other 2. I'm thinking about the dining room. We haven't seen the dining room on rank 8, I believe, so let's redraw for that. Classroom, storeroom, and the breakfast nook. Have we seen the breakfast nook there? The thing is, we'd be cutting off our left side. I think I'll redraw. The office, nope. Actually, hold on. Have I seen The Office? I think we'll take it. I can't remember whether we have or not. Blue note in the drawer, perhaps? Nope. Oh, there's a key card. Wasn't that nice? I did not realize we could find a key card in the office. That's the first time, I believe. Oh, there's the blue note memo. The king can castle by swapping with another piece. Ah ha ha ha. They just wrote it plain and simple right there. We did find that on our own by accident. But that's nice that they give that clue somewhere. The garage. We did find the blue memo there. I don't think we have in the observatory. Let's place that one. Got the key again. Oh, because we spent 1 star re-rolling, that's why. There shouldn't be many places to hide the blue memo in here. Oh, it's up on the telescope. They're gonna make us do this? Okay, alright, sure. I can't do that. I have to rotate it to the left. That might be enough. Oh, needs to go down further. Alright, I think we can probably reach it now. Yeah. The largest planet in the night sky is named after the Paragon of Ash. Ooh, okay. Okay, this might be related to the clock tower. Because they mentioned about the swan being ashen. Named after the Paragon of Ash. Largest planet in the night sky. Is Jupiter the Paragon of Ash? I don't know what to make of that. It said the night sky. Does that mean we need to look through here while it's nighttime? And we would see a planet? I don't know if I really want to wait around that long. That would be a long time. Because I think each day is like 10 minutes or something like that. So having to wait around for 12 hours. Or sorry, each day. Each hour is 10 minutes. So having to wait around for like 2 hours real life, that's not exciting to me. The laboratory, the rumpus room. I think we'll just put the planetarium down. I didn't need to walk in here at all. We'll walk right back out. To the drawing room. We can draft up north here. I'm going to leave this one for last, actually. It does give us an additional redraw. We kind of want to find something that goes west from this room. The dovecote lets us rotate. Have we found one in the dovecote? I don't remember. Again, I'm pretty sure we found one in the trophy room. I just can't remember where I would have found it. Oh, was it like under his leg or something? Under the leg of the skin on the ground? I think that's what happened. So I think we did find that. The dovecote would probably be in a cubby. Let's have a look. Yeah, so right off the bat, it is pinging at us. I'm not seeing whatever it's pinging us about. Oh, there you go. Found a blue memo. 3 members of the Sinclair family have attended school overseas in Korarika. Okay, well that's kind of a helpful clue if we were trying to figure out what Korarika is all about. We already knew that it was academic. We kind of figured that out from the dormitory. So that's a nice clue to have though. There's the door unlocked and we have the rotunda. I think we did have a blue note in there. Drafting studio in the bedroom closet. I don't believe we've checked the drafting studio for a blue note. Let's do that one. Still nothing to draft. Or have we? See, the thing is, I've spent so much time just looking around so many rooms that now when I go to look around the room for a blue memo, I feel like I've done it before. Even though maybe it wasn't for a blue memo before. Like I've definitely searched this room checking for secrets of some kind. And it just feels like I'm redoing that. Even though I haven't technically looked for the blue memo in this room previously. Unless I have, but surely I would have remembered where it was if I had found it here before. Yeah, November. I love that, like, the calendar's still here. We're 3 months onward. You think it would be among the notes on the table? Oh, it's in the wastebasket. There you go. The full directory comprises 46 numbered rooms plus 8 categories of 8 rooms. 46 is 64. That's kind of clever. That's actually pretty clever. I like that. Yeah, 46 swapped around to 64. The full directory comprises 46 numbered rooms plus 8 categories of 8 rooms. 46 numbered rooms. Hang on. Oh, I see what it's saying. Like the categories are the colors. So there you go. 46 rooms. Those are the base blue ones. And then 8 categories of 8 rooms. I didn't realize. Oh, but there's also the found floor plans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 6. And 8. So found floor plans, there must be 8. But didn't we find another note saying that there were only 6 found floor plans to be found? So are we missing 2 more? We must be. Because that would make a lot more sense to me. And this seems to indicate. So I'm missing 2 floor plans. Wow. Huh. Alright, well, let's head back to the drawing room. Search for the gallery. The music room, we already got one in there. Rumpus room, we already did. I don't think we did the breakfast nook, but again, I want to find the gallery, so let's redraw. Yeah, I've already done the laboratory and the storeroom. This is where I wish I had the chrono thing. Ooh, there's the ballroom. No, we did find the blue note in there. Walk-in closet, I'm pretty sure we did. Utility closet. I have a feeling we did, but I'm not certain. I also can't really think it would be that exciting. Oh man, are we redrawing for the gallery? It's gonna be so expensive to do so. Ah. Trophy room, attic, pantry. If we find a straight stretch blue room, we'll just... Oh, like the den. I don't think we've done one in the den. Let's do that. Yikes, that cost us some constellations. Definitely need to find a big experiment to recover all of our stars. Or to build up all of our stars. Once again, I'm just getting that sense of deja vu. I'm pretty sure we haven't put the den down on rank 8. Aha! The sin associated with this room is often associated with one's use of time. Ooh, hold on, the sin. Oh, ho. This could be useful for the gallery because they've got the sins. The sin associated with this room is often associated with one's use of time. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. There's a lot of clocks in here. This is a big clue. Hang on. Like, there's an implication here. The sin associated with this room means that there's a sin associated with every room? Is often associated with one's use of time. Like wasting time? Would that be like just sloth? Hmm. Hmm. I think that's a big one. Pretty sure Sloth is in the gallery though. Here, let's draft northward. I'm kind of hoping we find the conservatory, and that the conservatory happens to have the gallery as an option to make it common. I think I made it rare in the past, which was probably a big mistake. The walk-in closet library. I guess we didn't know we'd be needing to draft it on a specific rank of the house. We'll just do the library. It does give us access to rarer rooms. Ballroom. Nope. Oh, the freezer. Yeah, we'll do the freezer. Sure. There you go. So we are frozen for tomorrow. I think what we'll do is run back to the break room, which isn't very far. We'll call it a day there. And then check what we can find tomorrow. We do have the... You know, the gallery was just the day... Oh my goodness. Things are blending together for me. Yeah, it was just yesterday. We'll call it a day. And this is a bit of a milestone for us. Day 100. Wow. I guess the days don't feel as momentous anymore though. So, day 100, while it is a milestone in a base 10 mathematics system, it's, I don't know, just another day. Unless the game thinks it's special too, but I doubt it will. Probably no cupcakes being placed in our room for this day. The shrine, pretty sure we still have a day of the shrine left, so I'm not going to put that down. The tool shed and the shelter. I think we'll go with the shelter here. What item did we keep? The moon pendant again, and the metal detector. I don't think I'm going to see everything in the game. Pretty sure this game is just going to have lots of mysteries that I never even come across. And that's okay with me. I think I'm a fan of the commissary here. Gives us access to the north side. And a sledgehammer. Oops, hang on. What else? Sleeping mask, running shoes. I love the running shoes. Magnifying glass, so we can make a burning glass. And we'll buy it, sure. Outer room is the shelter. I don't think we're breaking through the walls there. Or lighting anything on fire. Four-door room would be nice. Let's use that silver key. The passageway. Sure thing. We are kind of lacking gems. Let's do some digging. Let's open the trunk. This room is amazing. Alright, we got ourselves some keys. Definitely needed those. Coins, not so much. The laboratory, the bedroom closet, and the utility closet. Let's put the bedroom closet down. Acquire another key and a die. Perfect. We're at 60 stars, by the way. I think that's the highest we've ever reached. I do expect that we will be re-rolling today, though. So we're probably going to drop a little bit. The dark room, the solarium. You're more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Okay. Let's do that. That should make the gallery more likely to show up. So there are 46 blue rooms, but they count the antechamber, the entrance hall, and room 46. So there are like 43 blue memos, I guess? The Mount Holly gift shop, it's fine. It's a turn, we can put it there. There's nothing else to buy in here, right? It's just the Dirigi blocks, which is still locked. Cool. Rumpus room. Yeah, this is a good spot to put it. Let's do that. The planetarium is a tomorrow room, though. Maybe I should have done that one. Okay, it still wants us to find something. Okay, I don't care. Let's head north. I am going to start searching specifically for blueprints. Let's go. The lockpick set, sure. The drawing room, the storeroom, and the coat check. We've seen all three of these, right? Should I take the drawing room regardless? Gives us a reroll instead of me using a reroll right now. Sure, let's do that. The drawing room. What was this note? Where was this note? When was this note? Hang on. Did I find a note in here? Or is this, once again, just deja vu? I've spent so much time looking around this room. Oh wait, no, this one does, it said like months are longer than days, right? Yeah. Months are slightly longer than days. I just don't know. I don't know. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, so we got these widths thing, right? Or strides. So what did I do before? I like counted this guy? I counted how many of him there were in the room. What did I do with that? It was like 15 or something. Hold on a second. Slightly longer. Do we just need to count the number of people? But there's more than just two. I was thinking for a moment there. Sorry, never mind. I was thinking for a moment there, like maybe this guy is months because he has a long stride, and this guy is days because he has a short stride. But then there's a whole bunch of different. There's a horse and there's a lady. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Also, it's hard to oh, there's also a kid. Oh, hang on. Let's start with that. So how many kids are there in this room? Okay, let's get some numbers. I'm going to do some quick counting here. So kids running. There's one kid running. Two kids. 3, 4, 5. So 5 kids. Okay. Let's bring up our notes here. We have question mark drawing room. I've had yeah. All right. No clues on this. So, all right, 5 newspaper boy. Is that right? Looks like he's a newspaper boy. Okay, so this guy with the top hat. So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be embarrassing if I messed up the count. 9, 10, 11? Is that right? Did I mess up? Hold on. And there's none on stands on these, right? Like, they're all on the walls? Okay. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we have 11 top hats. And then the lady... Is this a... No, it's the same picture of the lady. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? I think so. Hang on. Count again. 1. I'm 2. I've got thoughts going through my head at the same time as I'm counting. So 3. So I'm not confident in my own counting ability. All right. 4. Lady. And then horse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 horse. And then the last one is this umbrella guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a lot of him. 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, it was him. Did I count 15 of him before? No, I'm sure I counted this guy on the wall. I don't know. All right, 15. Did I actually make notes about this previously? Surely I did. Attic note, letter. Nope, apparently I didn't. I definitely remember counting in here before. Because I thought it was like, I think... Oh, did I think it was like, first... This guy was the first, something like that. I don't know. 15 umbrella guy. Okay. So then if we've got... Months are slightly longer than days. So here's a problem. How do I compare these strides when the pictures are different sizes? You know? So like, this one has a longer line than this one, but that's because he's, you know, like, but then if we compare him with this big one, this has a longer line. I'd say this is the longest stride though. He's okay, relative to his height. So newspaper boy is the largest. Okay, that's at the top. Did I do this all in the right order anyway? So top hat would be next? Or where's the horse? Oh wait, is the horse is longer than the kid, right? Hang on. So let's do that. Yeah. Is it the kid and then this top hat guy and then between the lady and the umbrella guy? See, that's a tough one. They look the same to me. Is there a picture where the umbrella guy is larger than the lady's picture? Doesn't look like it. It's tough to say. They're kind of the same. Oh my goodness. And then we have to like try all these. Okay, all right. So if we say horse 6 is larger than 5. So let's get the safe showing. So we would have 6 being the month and 5 being the days. Let's try that. So 06, 05. Okay. So it says slightly longer. So newspaper boy and top hat 05, 11. Ooh, remote there. I thought it. Okay. Then 11 and 4. Number 4th. And then 4 and 15. Oh my god. That was it? Oh my god. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Slightly larger. Yeah. This is the one that was actually slightly larger. The other ones were... Oh, boy. That is... Okay, so that's cool. That's kind of neat. But I have a complaint. We did this whole paintings thing where we went around the house looking at all these paintings, comparing them for the odd letter out. All of these things. And then in this one it says a T. And the message said 8 safes, or 8, what is it? 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Oh, I guess it did come up with a date. But there's no way the stride length would have anything to do with a date. The only reason we have any thought to do that is because of this memo, which says months are slightly longer than days. I don't know. There's no way you're solving this without the blue memo. That's a very loose connection. The other rooms with their dates I have found very reasonable. I guess the queen on the 8 was maybe not so much. But we figured it out. I couldn't figure this one out. Oh, let's read the letter. That's kind of the main reason. Wow. Wow, we finally got in here. What was the number even? It was 415. 415. April 15th? Huh. So did I count that before and then I did something with the top hat? I feel I was doing something with the top hat before and I had 15 in mind. So did I do like, what was the top hat? Is 11? Did I do 11/15, November 15th before? I was close in that case. Jeez. So I guess we were kind of on that right track when I was guessing things with strides. I don't know. All right. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Jeez. That's just awful. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. Oh no, something did not go according to plans. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up, room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags, a compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Really? Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again. Your Uncle Herbert. That first paragraph is rough. I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Jeez. Way to make someone feel worse. Also, way to put a lot of incriminating evidence on paper. But, so something went wrong, clearly. She's planning to reunite with us within a couple of years, and I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East, which is just a silly thing to say. Obviously, they're giving us a clue, and whoever else reads this, like Detective Von Martle. But yeah, that's definitely some interesting stuff, I guess. She went to the East? What's east of here? Did she go to Oris? I would have thought she'd, like, flee across the ocean or something. In fact, I thought we even had a note saying that she fled across the ocean. Anyway. Wow. Well, I'm very glad. This blue note did help us in the end. I'm very glad we messed around with that, because it felt like kind of a pointless thing to do. Office pantry. I think I want to redraw for the conservatory. We didn't get it. Laboratory. We already have an experiment going on. That doesn't help. Let's just take the bedroom closet. Maybe it has some dice. It does not. Wow, we got that safe. So we're now at 6 red letters. Do we even know where the other 2 are? I assume there's one in room 46 there. What about the last? Ooh, hold on. Maybe we can't get number 8 because the fortune teller, Alazar, something like that, in the rumpus room. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm actually moused over the rumpus room. Alzara. He told us something about you'll only get 7 out of 8 letters. So maybe there are only 7 to get. Okay. That's probably the case. The ballroom, the library, and the pantry. Did we find a blue note in the pantry? We found one in the library. I remember searching for that forever. I can't remember. Let's redraw. Planetarium we've done, storeroom we've done, music room we've done. Let's redraw again. Oh, the music room could have the vault key, but we don't have the vault down, do we? Not today. So let's redraw here. Drafting studio we just did. The pool. Oh, the chamber of mirrors. Oh, let's put the chamber of mirrors. I want to see what note this has. I haven't done it already, have I? Where would the note even be? Probably up top? We have to get around to the other side to find out. Oh man, I'm so happy we got the safe figured out. That one's been kind of bugging me every time we run through there. So, yeah. Definitely some peace of mind Going through the foundation. We've really blocked off the foundation. Through the archives. We have to run all the way around, huh? Well, the dining room has some steps for us because we did get to rank 8. We want to get a door facing north. We have a lot of keys today. Laboratory. We could rotate the laboratory. Sure. Yeah, it takes it out of the drafting pool for us. Getting a 3-door room would be nice, too. Oh, okay, so we're going to do this rotate. We definitely need to get a door facing eastward on this north door. North room, I should say. There's a passageway, but we want... Oh, you know what? I don't think we've gotten a breakfast nook. We don't have a note. Yeah, this is a good spot for it, sure. What do we got? We got a coin, we've got a key, and some bacon and eggs. And then a blue note somewhere. Oh, deja vu. Have I looked for a note here before? I feel like I have. There's one right here. The rook can perform a special move with another piece. Alright. Well, now we've definitely found that. We did know that. It's fine. Same kind of info as the, that other one we just found today. Earlier. Okay, so we have to look for a blue memo in here. I'm gonna pick up all these coins. Oh no, I don't have access over there. I suspect if the blue memo is in here, it's going to be on the upper side. That's where I would put it because it's so cool. Some coins. Alright, ooh, we could add another workshop. I don't feel a need to add another workshop. We're fine without it. Another wine cellar. That's funny. No, we're not going to add that. I think it's my least drafted room. Okay. Now, time to search for a blue memo. Golly, this is going to take a while. We're basically searching 2 rooms in 1. Wouldn't it have to be mirrored everywhere, though? Yeah. You know, okay, so again, I'm getting deja vu. Have we already found it in here and it was in one of these cabinets? No, clearly not. Can't jump to push the button. We might actually have to get access through one of the side doors. We could do that through the rotunda. Yeah. But I would think that this blue note would be replicated in each corner. Now let's get all of the walls down. Oh, a treasure map. That's exciting. I still do wonder if eventually we'll run out of gem and coin treasure chests and then it'll be like, here's a, I don't know, orange memo with some really important information. The laboratory, we still need to check out the north side of that. So here's the pantry. I'm just going to rotate and put the pantry down. Actually, that might be... Hey. Hang on. Let's use the vestibule here. It seems silly, but I would actually like to put the pantry above the laboratory. So. No. Aw, man. Aw, man. Okay, we'll spend a couple steps to save a key. No, we won't. We'll just use the key. We're never going to use up 10 keys at this point. Okay. That opened up. Is that it? Really? So I can't get anywhere? Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Which one did it do? I can do this. Oh wait, I could have done these all along. Oh my gosh. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, let's run back. Push all these. Now we have full access, I think. Oh, no, we just closed ourselves off. Oh. Okay, there's actually some interesting stuff. I assumed that you would eventually be able to get all these walls up at some point. Apparently that's not the case. Huh. So this blue memo might be a little bit difficult to find. Oh no, there it is. Oh, wait a second, let me in. There you go. If an item would be spread into the Chamber of Mirrors, 4 of those items are spread instead. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's great. So yeah, you spread, say the secret garden spreads food and the food ends up picking the Chamber of Mirrors. You get 1 in each corner. That makes sense. I like that. Well, there you go. I wouldn't have realized that on my own. It makes total sense though. We are now going around to the laboratory. Breakfast nook. Yeah, the breakfast nook just told us that we could castle with the rook, I think. I guess I see the connection, nook and rook. Okay, the laboratory. We also want to draft our tomorrow rooms, but that's definitely a secondary objective. The mechanarium. We've already gotten a blue note from here, I think, right? Pretty sure we did. How many mechanical rooms do we have? Now let's redraw this. Let's go for the pantry. Planetarium. No, we've done that one before. Parlor. Have we done this one? I can't remember. Let's check. I'm not going to bother looking for gems. Unless, of course, the blue note is in one of these boxes. I bet it's behind this couch. No. Oh, there it is. The gems are in the white box, says this. Does this blue memo change to just tell us where the gems are every time? I like that. That's pretty clever. A box with a true statement contains the gems. This box does not contain the gems. I'm just going to do the white box. Let's see if that blue memo is correct. And it is. Ah, I like that. So if you just put the parlor on rank 8, then you get it to tell you where the gems are. That's cute. The music room, the office. We did just do the office. Am I right on that? The pantry. Don't think we've done the pantry. We did do the office, right? I'm trying to remember what... Oh, is that one telling you that you could castle with the king? I think that's what it was. So we'll put the pantry down. A banana. No apple. Oh, I feel I spent a long time looking in here before. What that was for, I don't remember. This is kind of weird, eh? The lines on this drawer. And on that one. I've noticed, so like the stride length in this drawing room, we've definitely seen those arrows elsewhere. Like in the, I think it was, where is it? In the trophy room, there's an arrow on the side of the cabinet. I've definitely noticed them elsewhere as well. I wonder if there's some kind of a puzzle to do with finding the arrows. I hope not, because I haven't been marking them down. Oh, there you go. It's in the paper towel. There is a letter missing. Oh, okay. Is that talking about the red letter? Why is that in quotes? So one of these is missing, I assume? There is a letter missing. That could refer to so many things. That could be some word is missing a letter in it. That could be the red envelope's missing. I don't know. Okay, well, we've got a picture of that in case it becomes relevant down the line. I could have done the secret garden key there, but... Oh, conservatory, that's what we wanted. Here's the planetarium. No, we'll do the conservatory, of course. I don't need to dig. We'll pick up a broken lever. Maybe head back to the workshop, put some stuff together. Alright, the patio, the clock tower. We're gonna make... Oh, it is commonplace. Okay, we'll keep that commonplace. The patio is also great. Master bedroom... Eh? It's actually pretty good, isn't it? Lots of steps. Okay, let's make that standard. I don't know how often I actually want this. No, we'll keep it unusual. That's fine. Alright, no adjustments need to be made there. We'll do with them as is. The attic, drafting studio, and the pantry. Whatever. We'll just put the attic down. I don't think we have anything else to draft. No. We could go out the Chamber of Mirrors north side. Let's just grab the key card. End the day there, and the key card will be good enough for me. I do have to rotate this a couple times. I guess there's also the thought that if we really want to build up our constellation, I could technically just start the day, draft a few rooms, get the observatories, end the day, carry on to the next day. Right? Like, we could just build up the stars fairly quickly in that regard. It just feels cheesy to do that, though. I'm not a fan. Like, I want to treat each day as if it's a day that Simon spent doing stuff. Instead of Simon, you know, running into the house, drafting an observatory, and then just hanging out in the observatory for the rest of the day. So we should stop in the break room here. You know, you got to feel like he's putting in some effort each day. Yeah. Hanging out here once again really reminds me of the good old days at the Mice Will Play. I wonder if ending the day in the electric wheel aquarium does anything. Because it's a purple room. Maybe. Maybe, but we're not going to find out today. I think we're pretty happy with that accomplishment. Got a safe opened up. We got a decent amount of information from all those blue memos over the past couple days that we did. We'll have to see what we can do with that. I'm going to have a look. There was the note about Ash. There was the note about the in eclipse. What was it? In eclipse? I forget. I have to look at those notes and try and think about those, how they relate to things. I know for sure the ballroom has that picture saying the in eclipse ball. So I'll check my pictures of that. See if anything stands out from the picture combined with that note. Why does it say 0 storeroom?